A person's greatness does not depend on where they were born, how much money they have, or what others think of them. It depends on their thoughts. This timeless truth has been proven again and again by people like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and Jeff Bezos. Napoleon Hill once said, "What you think about, you become." But if this is true, then why do so many people struggle in life? Do they not think about success? Or do they fail to recognize the power hidden inside themselves? Today's story answers these questions. There was once a beggar who lived at a busy railway station. Every day, he survived by asking travelers for money. He believed this was the only way he could live. One day, he saw a businessman in a fine suit entering the station. The beggar thought, "Surely, this man will give me something generous." He approached him, held out his hand, and waited. But instead of giving money, the businessman looked at him and asked, "Tell me, do you always? Have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar was stunned. He had never been asked anything like that before. He replied softly, "Sir, I am just a beggar. I have nothing to give." The businessman smiled and said, "If you believe you have nothing to give, then you also have no right to ask for anything. Life is built on exchange. If you offer something, you will receive something. If you offer nothing, you receive nothing." And with that, he left. That night, the beggar could not sleep. Those words echoed inside him. If you want to receive, you must first give. But what could he give? He was just a poor man with empty pockets. 2 days passed in thinking. On the third day, he noticed a small patch of wild flowers beside the tracks. They were simple, but beautiful, and suddenly an idea flashed in his mind. He gently picked some flowers and returned to the platform. When someone gave him money, he offered them a flower in return. They appreciated the gesture. Some even gave more. Over time, he realized something powerful. People don't like to just give. They like to receive something too. One day, the same businessman returned. The former beggar rushed to him and said, "Sir, today I have something to give. If you give me money, I will give you flowers." The businessman smiled and said, "Now you understand. Today you are no longer a beggar. You are a businessman." Those words changed everything. The beggar left the station that very day. He began gathering flowers, selling them, and learning how to trade. Months passed. One day, he returned to the same station, but this time, well-dressed, confident, and successful. The businessman saw him and recognized him instantly. You're the same man?" he asked in amazement. The former beggar nodded and said, "Yes, that day you showed me who I truly was. I was never just a beggar. I simply didn't see my own value." The moment my thoughts changed, my life changed. They shook hands, this time as equals. The lesson: your life becomes what your mind believes. If you see yourself as small, weak, and helpless, you will remain that way. But if you believe you are capable, talented, and worthy, the world will see it too. Change your thoughts, and your future will follow.